If you haven't worked out, try these exercises. This video's for you. First exercise is nice. We're gonna go barefoot. You wanna wake up your feet. You wanna feel things. We're gonna do some balance here, and we're gonna work on shoulder posture. We're gonna pose some balance. The balance is gonna work on not waking up the feet, but also waking up the hips. You're gonna get a good hip burn just from the time under tension of one foot. Holding one leg with a little give to it, using your toes, using the arch of your foot. Try and just get a good squeeze in those shoulder blades, stretching the chest out. You know, if one foot is too hard for balance and it takes away from any bit of the shoulders, you could play with staggered stance, being like on a tightrope line, and then also making it easier by going a little more broad, wider. So you could go for the gold, go for a 1 foot balance, and just nice and easy. You could do this in between cooking. You don't have to just isolate this. You know, you could do this anytime, any place. Just work on blades in, blade open up, the blade squeeze in. This exercise hits everything right off the gate. It's balance, it's waking up and working all the foot musculature, it's working all the way up the leg, working the glute too, just from the balance and all the weight being loaded up on one leg too. So it's balance, it's also strength. Then we throw the upper body in just by doing external rotations. So this is just trying to wake up those small muscles in your back. So every time you pull, it is through your back muscles, not your arm. You gotta wake them up. They go dormant, they go to sleep. This is just a good simple way to open them up, get your posture going, and start it up. This is a yoga exercise, this is a strength exercise. I like this to just wake things up and kind of just feel like I'm just starting something. So I'm gonna go back to that one leg. I'm gonna try and bend over that waist. Airplane effect with the arms, shoulder blades tight, back leg goes up. I'm gonna just try and hold. When I do this exercise, I think if I'm pushing through the ground with my bottom leg, I'm driving my back leg up high simultaneously, trying to get that pull effect through my whole body. So there's tension everywhere, it's not one side. This is a good butt exercise. You're stretching your hamstrings, you're strengthening your hamstrings. It's balancing as well. Then again, I got a great shoulder exercise, working all those small muscles in between the shoulder blades that pull your posture up. It's a one-legged deadlift in the strength world. Yoga has its own name. When I do this exercise, I start with 1 foot and I start kind of just working my way from there. You're hinging through your hip, trying to move as one. And then from here, hold a strong unit. If somebody were to push you, lock it on. Just, as I feel, opens everything up. Life is always cramping you in. You need some exercises that pull you up. We already got 2 lower body exercises in. The blood's in the legs. I'm gonna keep going with it. I'm gonna hit a split squat. I'm gonna go arms overhead. Gets the middle of your back working. When you just hold your arms just like this over time. So try and get your feet as close to a tightrope line as possible with 1 foot in front of the next. Front foot's flat, you're on the balls of your toe of the next, the back foot. From here, you wanna just drop down slow. As you hold this, your front leg is driving through the ground and that back butt here is squeezed forwards, coming up. You wanna try and get pressure from both legs. Not just one leg, it's probably a good 60-40 split, front leg working a little more. Drive down through your front heel and foot, even using your toes, your heel, coming up, holding the arms, high overhead. So when you do this exercise, I'm thinking foot going down, arms reaching up, again, trying to stretch you all the way through that hip flexor, all the way through your lat, your elbows, your fingers, and going up. I find this to be the best squat to get going with because you get flexibility, you get balance. You're not gonna be focused on your lower back at all. It's just leg strength. We just came off our split squat. Great for the quads, especially the quad goes all the way from that knee, all the way up to your hip, your VMO. I know what I'm talking about. Vastus medialis oblique muscle. Look it up, boys and girls. It's a real thing. After we hit our split squats right there, I'm gonna go sideways. I'm getting the groin next. We all need to get that groin from here. Get those feet wide. The distance is whatever you get. And drive your hips back. Hold one locked, side to side. with the hold. You can do whatever you want with those arms. If you want to make your life horrible, you go arms over your head. If you want to get stretch, kind of bring it down low to the ground. Just push through the stretch. But keeping that groin loose is more of a safety protocol than a stretch, I think of it as. You know what I mean? Keep it loose, everyone. This is probably an exercise I usually do earlier in the workout, just to make my hips warm up and become alive and give me a slight bit of potential not hurt myself with the following exercise. But a hip raise at any point of a workout is good. And especially when you're starting out, I'd say it's what builds the building blocks of the strength. Through your lower body, through your butt, through your lower back, quads. So I like going hip raises. This gives you more support. I like right off the gate, just hugging myself, creating a little emotional support, saying I can do it, good enough. You can go heels down, you can go toes up. You can do a little bit of everything. Through here, you could just hold it. You just start working out, this is all you're doing. You're just holding it. 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. When you get it going, you're at 30 seconds. When you get to a minute, it's like a graduation. Now you're ready for the next level. Get a little stretch in between. Pull those knees to your chest. Little stretch break. I'm doing those hip raises. I try and just keep going. Don't stop. Don't throw anything in between it. Just focus on that hip raise, because each set you do it, you get a little bit more out of it. You gotta stay in tune. You get a little bit more squeeze out of it. You get a little more kind of cooperation with the balance when you start doing one-legged hip raises. I love a march-in hip raise because it tells me how my body's working left and right sides. All right, so no one's 50-50 down the middle. I go arms across here because it takes away some balance from my hands. But you could go a little marching, a little reset. Right there, I can already tell that left side isn't as strong. I can feel my lower back kind of cramping, which means my butt doesn't work as hard. A little lean there. Eyes open, eyes closed is like next level stuff. This is your hip raise with a march. Drive through the heel, the butt. But use your toes to balance. You know, it's heel driven, but you use toes for stability. They're there for a reason. We had all lower body base going. We're gonna throw a little plank in. We're gonna play with the planks though. We're gonna go wide stance with the feet. Big focus with planks for abs is, do you actually feel this in your abs? Here's your plank. Everyone has heard or knows of a plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Take your heels, drive them back. I like going a little wide here. Opens up the hips. But when you're doing a plank, keep that glute butt squeezed in. Focus on. Make these abs the reason you're holding yourself. Do you feel this in your abs? A lot of times people will not feel planks in the abs. Planks on the ground clearly isn't the easiest thing. You know, if you're a larger person, it's gonna be a lot harder of an exercise than somebody that is a lot lighter of a person. It's not fair for all demographics. But any size person can do a plank. And if you come on over here, we'll show you, no excuses. You gotta feel planks in your abs. You wanna feel it here. So you gotta keep those hips dropped down. If going on the ground is too hard to start with a plank, then start elevated, do it right to start though. So you're better off increasing the elevation than being horizontal to do it the right form. So you could find a stair, you could find a bench, go up on here, get yourself a little bit of height, keep your feet, like again, I like to go a little wide, butt down, heels pushed back, and from here, focus on just holding yourself through this midsection, breathing through that diaphragm, and keeping those heels pushed back. Coming forwards puts too much weight on those hands and shoulders, takes away out of those abs. Drive those heels down a bit. If you got lower back issues, this video's for you. As we know, lower backs are one of the most vital, also sensitive areas. This midsection doesn't have the bones to protect you, so you're left with muscles, and that's the only thing you got to help you out here. So we're gonna show you some good exercises that will line you up, your posture, keep your hips moving, build some abdominal strength, and make your lower back feel better. All right, what we got here is Probably the most natural position if you ever hurt your back where you're gonna find yourself. But it's got a stretch, it's called the 90-90 stretch. Hip crossover is also another name. So with your knees bent, you're gonna start with just a 90-degree bend in those knees. Side to side, keep the shoulders down. Try and feel some twisting out of your hip and that lower back. You're just gonna get a little separation from that lower back all the way up through your shoulders. Really getting a good lumbar rotation. You can identify which side needs a little bit more. Whichever side's tighter, add more reps, add more time, add more stretching. Keep the heels on the ground. That's just a good starting point. You can keep a pillow between your knees to get a good squeeze, get your inner thighs kind of locked in. That helps that stretch. After your hip crossovers, you get a couple good sets in a row. You pull your knee to your chest, stretch that lower back out. Follow it up, you're gonna go on knee position and just hit a quick child pose to stretch your back out and reset it. We're gonna do a little cat-cow. This is a mobility exercise through your spine. It also is a breathing exercise and getting your diaphragm muscle of your abs warmed up, working, and finding it, seeing where it is, feeling it. So from here, you're looking at just getting some good motion through your lower back, through your pelvis, your hips. You're gonna pull those hips in, arch up, inhale. Then on the way through, big exhale. Hips go out, chest goes up, hips come in, arch high. On this exhale, I'm pulling my belly into my spine. So I'm actually getting an ab workout simultaneously where I'm coming up, and then I'm driving in through my belly on that exhale, trying to get the diaphragm to get some squeeze. Going for about 10 repetitions, 2 sets. You're already in this quadruped position. Let's take advantage of it. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, abs in. Imagine a level across your lower back and your pelvis. Don't rotate. Abs in, no motion. Strong butt. Abs in, hold. Reset. And again, from here, with my left leg up, this is a left-legged, left butt, left lower back exercise. This is where you can feel a big difference, left and right sides. Get a good squeeze, and it's all about that hold. Don't just throw it up there. I like to get a 3 to 5 second hold, but right here, I'm thinking someone's kicking me in the stomach and someone's driving my heel down and I gotta fight it. This is where I wake it up. You got some bread and butter at the table with this video. We got the entree, the meat and potatoes coming up later. Good stuff on its way. Let me know what you want to see, what type of videos. We can take it to any point. Thank you for watching.